Hey friend, hey, and welcome to the Get Your Life Together podcast. I'm your host, Kelley Green Johnson. If you're an ambitious woman who's ready to get unstuck, stop settling, and stop playing small so you can become your best self and manifest a life you love, this is going to be your new favorite podcast. I'm here with all the spiritual advice and science-backed mindfulness practices to help you rediscover your true gifts and purpose. It's time for you to enjoy a freedom-based life of fulfillment, happiness, love, and luxury. Now, if you're ready to become besties as I guide you to becoming the most empowered, confident, and aligned version of you, just keep listening. It's time to get your life together. Hey, lovely, and Happy New Year! It's Kelley Green Johnson here, and welcome to 2023. We are here, y'all. What a blessing. And I'm feeling great. I'm really feeling great going into this new year. Feeling optimistic and positive, which of course y'all know that's my MO anyway. But I feel good. Your girl feels great, and I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for my loved ones, and I'm looking forward to seeing all the blessings that this year is going to bring us and you. And it's just an exciting time at the beginning of the year, right? And I know in order to build something great this year, I have to build a solid, sturdy foundation, because let me tell you, I know exactly what it's like trying to build something big without setting a proper foundation. And what happens? It all comes tumbling down, and we're not having it and not moving forward. Let's get into it then. Let me help you get your life together by sharing with you how I'm getting my life together by building my foundation in life before my business. So I have to make sure I'm good. I am the foundation. There's nothing else if there's no me, right? There's no business. There's no clients if I'm not right, if I'm not doing well. So I have to make sure I am good. I get to nurture myself. I get to pour into myself. And that looks like a lot of different ways where I can really show myself a good time because I'm not here for the stress. I am not here for the drama. I am not here for the chaos. I am here for the luxury. I'm here for the love. I'm here for the abundance, prosperity. I'm here for all things that are good and are serving me, okay? And I know I deserve that. I know I'm worthy of that. So I'm going to make sure I pour into myself with these things that light me up, that excite me. And I know the more that I see these things in my life, the more I know I'm living in alignment. I am living by my design. I am rising by my design. I am nurturing myself. That soft girl living. Like, I ask for help when I need it. I'm not about to be out here struggling unnecessarily. Too often as women, especially as Black women, we decide to suffer so that we can do it all and carry the weight of stress and burdens on our backs when it's not necessary, when we can simply ask for help. So I make sure, number one, that I am nurturing myself, fueling myself with positivity and all things that make me feel good and supported. The second thing is having that support system. I invest in therapy. I think therapy is the bomb.com. I feel like it helps me to express things that maybe I don't want to talk about with a friend or a family member. I have a unbiased party that I get to discuss things with, or maybe even vent with that week, or vent to, and it makes me feel more at ease. I get the help to see things maybe a little more clearly or differently, a change of perspective by speaking to someone else and letting them be that sounding board. So the second thing is making sure I have the support of therapy by my side. I'm not someone who always did therapy because I know the benefits, especially with the subconscious mind, from coaching and mindset coaching in particular, but I also understand the difference in healing. It helps so much that sometimes things we hold in so deeply are really causing us to have habits and behaviors and make decisions that are not aligned to us because we have all this upset, all this emotional turmoil, all this trauma, all these past experiences that we think we're over when really they're just sitting in our subconscious and causing us to behave in ways that are not serving us. Talk it out. Talk therapy is great. If you have the opportunity to invest in this or your insurance covers it, I highly recommend doing it. The third thing is surrounding myself with love. And that first comes, yes, with myself. And then secondly, from my husband, and pouring into him and receiving all the love that he enjoys pouring into me. Making sure we are traveling together, engaging in fun activities together, learning more about each other, having fun, because this life is beautiful. And when you get to share it with someone who you absolutely, wholly, deeply, fully love, y'all, I love this man. It's a blessing. I feel big blessed when it comes to him and when it comes to the life that we are creating, because we both worked hard to be here. And I mean that like individually, yes, the inner work we did, the inner healing, and also together as well. We are working to build a life that we are proud of, that we enjoy, that we love. And it's exciting. It really is. So I got to make sure this house is right, this marriage is right before I go out in the world trying to save the day, you know what I mean? So that is as a top priority for sure. The fourth thing is having a self-care practice. So self-care looks differently for everybody. There's a misconception that self-care is the bubble baths and nail salon visits and retail shopping, like all these different things. And yes, that can be self-care for some, but to other people, it can look differently. Like self-care to me is journaling. Self-care to me is dancing to music. Self-care to me is singing and performing for no one and having a grand old time with myself. Self-care is stepping out in nature, going for a walk, or just standing outside and feeling the air on my skin and the sun on my face. Self-care is doing the shadow work, the inner work to really uncover where I have room to grow. Self-care is sometimes uncomfortable for me. If you only want your self-care to be comfortable for you, I dig it. Do you, boo? And figure out what works for you. You don't have to mirror everything that you see online. Find what works for you. You can even tap into things that you used to enjoy when you were younger. A lot of times that nourishing self-care experience can be a fun activity. It can be a way of you showing yourself love as well. Self-fulfillment. All of that is care for yourself. It can go beyond and be even deeper than the facial moisturizer and the massages. The next thing is going back to that love. So spending quality time with my family and friends. That's important to me. Being around people who I deeply care about and who have their best interest at heart for me. It goes both ways. When I'm in their energy, I feel free and I feel light and I feel fulfilled. It's important for you to make sure you have these type of people in your life, because when you don't and you're around people who drain you, who cause you stress, bring drama and chaos into your life, it's going to be really challenging for you to be a happy, optimistic, thriving person. You're going to be so busy trying to survive from these relationships that are causing you stress that you don't have an opportunity to level up. So that's why learning that in my 20s especially, I make it a priority to make sure I'm spending quality time with people I love, my family, my friends. And the sixth is having a mindset practice, period. Like, working on my mindset does not stop. I used to think I can just pick a trauma and do some mindset coaching on it, and then I'd be free from any other negative subconscious beliefs that are in my mind and carry on with my life and be this multimillionaire success, right? That wasn't that accurate. In fact, the more we strive to thrive, the more things that were in our past tend to come up. There's new opportunities for triggers and new opportunities for discomfort. So limiting beliefs and decisions that we made from the past may pop up for us. However, we are supported when we have a mindset practice. When we understand that what we do, our behaviors, our habits, the reality we see is based on the subconscious mind. So if that's the majority of what's creating our reality, why not make sure that it's full of positivity, right? Well, it takes work. It takes getting uncomfortable and coming to terms with the fact that life ain't perfect, that there are things that we've been through, that we've gone through, that we say that we're over because it's so far in the past, but in reality, we're still living through it through our actions and our behaviors and our thoughts. The way that you speak to yourself in a negative tone, how you wouldn't dare do that to a friend that you care about, is because of your limiting beliefs. You made a limiting decision about yourself in the past, perhaps based on what you heard around you or what somebody said directly to you that hurt, and it's causing you to live out your life in this way based on what happened in the past. So you got to heal all that. It's got to be healed if you want to move forward. In business, we get taught all these strategies and about these systems. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration, and I'm running a coaching business, and I created more growth in my business from doing mindset work than I did in the nearly, I don't know, like over like 10 years of business experience working in corporate and getting a degree and running my business. So technically over 10 years. And I learned more and experienced more growth professionally and personally after I did the mindset work. After I did the mindset work, I was able to release a lot of the limiting beliefs I had around money, the limiting beliefs I had around showing up, the limiting beliefs I had around being able to be successful and to be seen and be recognized for my work and be respected. I had to do mindset work to get into the marriage I'm in now. I had limiting beliefs that was causing me to settle left and right with men that were not even worth my time. Honestly, like, no offense to y'all, to them. I doubt they're listening to this. But anyway, thankful I did that because it became a priority for me to find the one, to find someone who I can trust and love, and who loves me and trusts me, and we can have a deep electromagnetic attraction to each other that can light up a room and move mountains and build foundations and growth in our lives and our businesses and ourselves just exponentially. And that's what I got. But before the mindset work, I struggled in just about every area of my life. It was Struggle Town, USA. That's where we were at. I was in Struggle Town, USA, and I'm so grateful it's a thing of the past because I have mindset practice as a mindset coach, and that's what I love sharing with my clients because it is transformational. That coupled with my human design certifications, like, I am able to help you find that foundation of who you are and where you need to be. What does your purpose look like? What does your business look like? Who do you need to be serving? How you need to be showing up in work, how you best make your aligned decisions, your authority for making your decisions, your strategy for making your decisions, so you can stop settling, so you can live in alignment. This is what I love for myself, and this is what I love to share with my clients on how to do. And this brings me to my last and final point, is that I intend to keep learning and growing. I love to learn. I'm a 5-1 in human design. So, the investigator in that line 1 in me is really what encourages me to keep learning. And I keep learning because I want to keep growing, not just because I'm fascinated by the knowledge, which I am. And it's very intriguing and very exciting to learn new things. And it's also the fact that I want to keep growing. I don't want to stay stagnant. I don't want to find a comfort zone that I'm so secure in. I limit myself from great opportunities. I don't want that for me. I want to keep growing. I want to keep learning and experiencing. And that helps me help you even more. The more knowledge I have, the more I can share. The more I can help create transformation. The more I can guide you and be that bridge for you between who you are now and who you want to be. This is the things that I do to make sure I'm successful in my business and successful in my life. Because there is no business if there's no life in me, feeling fulfilled, feeling safe, feeling excited about doing the work, being available to do the work, being there mentally, being there physically and mentally to show up for you. And that's why I learned it's so important to set this foundation. So I want to encourage you to set your foundation. Before you go writing all the goals down for the year, make sure you're in alignment first. Make sure you know who you truly are first, what your desires are, not what you're supposed to be doing or what you feel like you should be doing, and definitely not what you see everybody else doing. Be true to you. Discover what supports you. This is how you thrive. This is how you rise by design and not by the designs of other people who are influencing you. You are enough as you are. So rediscover who you truly are, because this world is so full of opportunities. It's so abundant. And because we are all connected, we all have access to these amazing resources that can support us and help us up level in life and business. So take advantage of it. Utilize it all. Be limitless. Be the special person you are and use all your superpowers to make a difference in your life and your loved ones' lives so that you enjoy your life to the fullest. So there you go. These are my ways. I think there were like 7 of them that I'm using to build my own foundation in life before my business, pouring into myself so that I can pour into you and help you on your path to success and alignment and opportunity. Hopefully this message helps you get your life together and supports you in the amazing 2023 that I know you are destined to have. Thank you so much for listening. I'll check you in the next episode. Later, lovely.